Hello there folks, and welcome back to another Let's Play for Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Now, there have been a few changes since last I did a video. For one, we are now using a customized saber hilt. That's right, I don't know if you can see it very well here, but I'm actually using the curved hilt blade a la Darth Bane or Count Dooku. Or from the, the Jedi side, what's his name? Kamaz. But yeah, I've been playing around with a couple of mods, deciding what I'm going to do. And I've also decided, once I get to the point in the story, actually I won't spoil it, but there's a point in the story where I'll have a chance to review, shall we say, my saber technique. I'm going to make use of some other mods as well.
What are you?
To sort of add a bit of depth to the story, to essentially allow young Jaden here to try other styles of saber combat, ones that weren't originally introduced during this version of the game. Now, there's a fair chance when I actually finish this level I'm going to change the saber hilt again. Probably change it to the Praetor, which I was originally going to go with, wasn't I? And I'll leave it like that for now. And then obviously, once I get to the point I've been discussing, I'll put the custom hilts back in and I'll try something a bit different.
Good idea. We won't be.
Yeah, I've been looking around at some of the different mods, and I've tried to find one that would actually give you Count Dooku's fighting style, because I quite like that. I found the custom hilt and everything for him, including the saber color option and all the rest of it. But all the mods I've tried, when they try to replicate his fighting style, the couple that don't just completely bug out the game, just don't quite look right somehow, or they get the style generally right, but they fail to account for the length of the saber, and thus you're constantly getting a floor damage animation going on, which gets very irritating after a while. Yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to duplicate Darth Tyrannus' combat style like I wanted. However, I may be able to do something very interesting a la Asajj Ventress, so stay tuned for that. You may notice I'm talking about duplicating a lot of Sith or Dark Jedi styles, because quite frankly they tend to be the most interesting. Yeah, no real way around that. But don't let that influence you in your decision as to whether I go Sith or Jedi during this playthrough. I'll still be using, the relative combat style regardless of which alignment you guys want me to go with. God. I apologize I sound very muted, but I'm not feeling too well, to be honest with you. I'm also doing this entire Let's Play from bed, much to that point. God, you guys got bad accuracy. Incredible health, but bad accuracy. See, how many times have I shot you by now? Awesome. Well, I think H is doing his own playthrough of Amnesia while I think about it. Which seems to be slowly eating his soul, which is hilarious. So yeah. Go check that out when you get a chance. Oh god. Really should not be doing this, I'm really not feeling well. Feel like I may vomit at any moment. God. Oh well. Chop up some dudes, that should make it better. I'm slightly disappointed that the realistic evisceration mod doesn't work on this version of the game the way it did on Outcast. You're not going to see me chopping off many arms and stuff, unfortunately. The game does have its own option, but it seems to be more or less entirely random as to whether it actually works. Yeah. Actually, speaking of that, one of the mods I'm thinking of installing for the extra combat styles includes a realistic saber combat option, which means that. Did you just slide across the floor? Anyway. What am I doing? I'm chopping up your mates, clearly. Right. some macroing while I think about it. Force push, that could be assigned to F, I think. Yeah, F should do, shouldn't it? Where was I now? Oh yes, realistic saber combat. One of the mods includes a little bit of tweaking which will normalise boss NPC health. It also changes the block patterns, which means both the NPCs and myself will block with a great deal more regularity than they would normally. This means that saber combat will be less about repeatedly hitting the enemy and getting little orange balls flying everywhere, and more about waiting for that perfect opening to splice their head off. Which should make things generally more, well, more tense and entertaining for you guys. And for me too, which is always a bonus.
We can't get to the ships. The whole place is locked down.
How dare you?
Hey.
Right, got some lizards to chop. There's certainly no Bosch, are you? That's one of the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back, by the way, in case you're wondering. You'll find I'm full of useless Star Wars trivia. Comes from far, far too many years spent reading the EU novels.
Stop.
How about no? Take a seat, would you, son? I'll be with you in a moment. Delightful. Yeah, I wonder if I should make a video to show you guys the different different hilts and combat styles I'm talking about before I implement them. Let's just leave it as a complete surprise. My god, isn't it bright in this game? Bloody hell. That's what happens when you spend so much time playing horror games. You come to a game like this where it's all bright and lit and open and stuff, you're like, keep it away! Droid sounds seem to be following me for no particular reason. That's delightful.
How disengage the tractor beams if you think I can hold these guys?
That was actually Wookiee for, what? You crazy son? But didn't give him a choice. Where does all that rubble come from? Seriously, there's no damage to the surrounding structure. Hey guys, how's it going?